It's the NFL on EA Sports and today's clash of conferences.
Here's the punter, Braden Mann, set to do the honors, and we are underway at MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins. They start the drive with Cook, and right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. To the right side, and complete to Jefferson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Cousins. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. K.J. Osborne, 73 yards. And the Vikings march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. This fielded right at the goal line.
Holding, repeating.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Robinson up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson. And that nearly an interception here. But he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down. And you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. James Robinson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
They're going to keep it on the ground. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons. Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Carl Lawson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Carl Lawson, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now, the number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely, because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And as we check the next-gen stats, that play lasted just 2.7 seconds from beginning to end. Just not enough time to throw the football. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there, because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Zerline's kick is up and through, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Or maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half with this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half. We'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. That is caught by Thielen. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Joseph's got it, and they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead into intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
Take it in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, let's run through the next-gen stats for the Vikings in that first half. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Fields it right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Here's Robinson again on second down. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, Robinson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run again here with Robinson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the
pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins, complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And here comes Berrios. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They go play action with Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Cousins on 1st down. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd down, Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. The kick by Joseph is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 13-9. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here's Wilson and the Jets. Down 13-9, 27 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. One last shot for Wilson. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.